Hey, good Monday morning. I am your host, BKP. Hold on, let me get this together here. We are in LJ. Let me see. Let me put my glasses on. 56 degrees this morning already, 8:01 LJ, Georgia. What a beautiful weekend. Did you get any of your outdoor yard work? A couple people talking to, hey, I was outside working in the yard. I did some power washing yesterday myself. So what a beautiful weekend. Now, before we get started and get into, oh my gosh, Nadler wants Barr to testify in front of the House Judiciary Committee and be questioned by their counsel, their counsel. He is a piece of work. All right, so we're going to cut our way through the BS. How come this, give me number 34, how come this can't be the blame? How come they don't do New York Times vows changes in wake of anti-Semitic cartoon? Why can't this be the problem, that the New York Times is anti-Semitic, the media is anti-Semitic? Why can't this be the problem? Or the synagogue shooting is white nationalist. Does this look like a white nationalist problem? That Benjamin Netanyahu there, with his Star of David in his neck, around his neck has the blind Donald Trump, and he is Donald Trump's seeing eye dog. Can't that be some of the problem? Why is everything in the synagogue shootings because of Trump and his white nationalist friends he will not condemn, according to the deep state media? Take that down. So anyhow, I'm your host, BKP. Let's show people how they can get in touch with the show. There you go, 706-889-9700, and there's all the there's the email address and the social media way you can follow the show. I want to talk about some different stuff this Monday morning, but before we get going, you know, the Fannin County, if you're out there nationally watching, just bear with me, but you may be somewhere and you just love good baseball. The Fannin County High School Rebels, the Rebels baseball team there, have made it to the Sweet 16 of the 3A state playoffs. And they will be home this Thursday night, first game, 5 o'clock, against Redan. So Redan is 3A Region 5A. I think Region 5 is split as an A and B, but Region 5A, I think, is what it is. Redan will be coming up to Blue Ridge to play the Fannin Rebels Thursday at 5 o'clock, and we will be broadcasting. This is a big deal. This will be live. We will be broadcasting this live on fyntv.com. You'll be able to tune in just like here at 5 o'clock Thursday and watch a doubleheader. We're going to bring you a doubleheader, and I will be on the broadcast booth. I'll be in the broadcast booth joined by the Cub Fan. So we're going to have a great time Thursday night. You don't want to miss it. Okay, so President Trump, look, the synagogue shooting, all right. You know, the media, I just get sickened when they try to act as though they're so concerned about this problem in America. All right. How about this? Number 38. Let's start right here. All right. And here's my segment this morning to open up. U.S. GDP growth in first quarter, 3.2%. U.S. economy posts strong first quarter, grew 3.2% despite early volatility and government shutdown. Despite all of that, the first quarter, 3.2. Now, not going back going back and going over something that is maybe not irrelevant, but, you know, the Federal Reserve has raised rates to a point that they've tried to slow this economy down. Now, there's a concerted effort, okay? There's a concerted effort. The media is absolutely disgusting. These are disgusting people. Okay, the sudden drop in the stock market with the interest rates going up and everybody looking at the recession, okay? The possible upcoming recession that was predicted. So the media has done everything. They did everything through 2018, through 2018-1, to create all the controversy they could around the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve did their part by raising the interest rates. The media took it and they ran with it, and they ran all kinds of articles. If you go back in 2018, there's articles one right after another about the coming recession, the coming collapse. The Federal Reserve was slowing things down because they see on the horizon this economic disaster getting ready to happen. Now, first of all, they can still do this. The Federal Reserve can still try to cause an economic disaster in this country to hurt Trump. But you have to stop this morning and think about this President of the United States has had every single thing. Now, you come this morning, we'll get into it later, and you think, Mueller report, Russian collusion, obstruction. You think, no, that's not it. They have done everything. They have tried to push this economy down. Trump, okay, is the first in how many years to decide that we're not the world's piggy bank anymore. We're not. China, Canada, Mexico. Trump is the first one that actually looked at rural America. Now, they don't get it in New York City, and they don't get it in Chicago, and they don't get it in LA, and they don't want to get it. But Trump was the first one to, 30 years maybe, to truthfully look at the American people and say, hey, if you think I'm going to let them go to Mexico, take the company to Mexico, they might own it. They might say they're leaving. They may say they're going to Mexico. But if you think I'm going to let them take the country and go to Mexico and then send the parts back here that they manufactured to us, or send the vehicles back here, oh, hell no. That's why the American people love this president. Now, you may say, well, how can I sit here and say the American people? I think I could sit here and say the American people as sure as the media continues to take these phony polls. They continue to put poll after poll that are so phony. Well, they're funny too. They're ha-ha funny. They're so phony, these polls. All right, and you look down the corner and, 500 were sampled or 250. They're so fake, these polls. But they always open up to announce, and we'll give you one of them in a minute. They announce it by saying, the American people, the people. No. Okay? But let me tell you something. The people like this president. And his popularity is growing. And we'll talk about where it's growing in just a minute. Okay? Now, that being said, the Federal Reserve did everything they could to push, to raise rates, okay? And Trump is right. When Obama was there, quantitative easing, QE1, QE2, QE3, quantitative easing. Your Federal Reserve, your Federal Reserve, that's what they tell you it is. It's not yours. The Federal Reserve, which does not belong to you. right? Printed money so fast, QE1, QE2. They named it Federal Reserve so it would sound like the federal government had you and I own the place, but no, we don't. We borrow from them and we pay interest, and it's called the national debt. And they love to print money for us, okay? But they QE1, they printed it so fast with Obama. If you go on the internet and look, we had a negative interest rate. You might say -0. How can you do that? Well, we did. So let me get past that. They did everything in 2018. They wrote articles. About the coming recession right around the corner. They did everything they could with the Chinese trade. Okay, Trump's the first one who said something's got to give. Okay, and Trump got aggressive. His economic team got aggressive. Trade team with China, and at first the economy started tanking. Okay, and the media went nuts over tariffs and these fees that were going to be put in place, and oh my God, our relationship with our foreign trade partners, and we were in a mess, and they pushed the economy down. They did everything they could to push the stock market, economy, everything they could. They couldn't stop the American people. They couldn't stop the truth. You see, the 3.2 GDP is the truth of what's going on in this country. They can't stand it. They did everything to stop that. Isn't it disgusting that our media cannot cheer for our success? I can understand a neutral media. I can understand reporting, neutrality, not taking sides, supposed to give the news. But come on, at the end of the day, Chuck Todd and some of you other jackasses out there in America, like Joe Scarborough and Minka, I mean, can you not cheer just one damn day for this country? MSNBC this morning, Minka's on there crying about her husband Joe being on a kill list. Okay, this morning. We'll talk about that in a minute. The White House Correspondents' Dinner, the guy's up there crying, "My little boy said, Daddy, are they going to put you in jail?" You damn people are idiots, total idiots. Can you not cheer just one day for this country? I mean, even when CNN put this up, it had to be in despite early volatility and government shutdown, despite it. Read through the leaves, folks. This is the truth. The media's lied to you about every single thing. The media's lied about what standing up to China would do to this economy. The media's lied about what would happen if we push these trade agreements, especially one with Canada and Mexico. The media has lied about everything they come on and talk about where it pertains to Donald J. Trump as President of the United States. Never a positive word, but this is the truth through it all. Now this weekend, okay, Friday we got to talking, all right? And Friday we got to talking, and let's see which one I have here. Where did I send that one? Josh, I thought maybe I didn't send it to you. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me make sure this is it. No, that's not it. Hold on, Josh. I sent you a couple of videos this morning, and I want to make sure. Did I send you the video, Josh, of the guy that Trump's campaign manager talking about where they were going to, I think it's the Hill. Did I send you one from the Hill this morning? Trump's camp. Is that Trump's campaign manager? No. Folks, let me take a brief break and come back because I want to play this because I want to talk about the 3.2 growth and I want to stay with this subject. Let me find that video I'm looking for. I'll be right back after a short break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge, we have your new house in stock.
Truck Month is back at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. America's favorite trucks at the North Georgia Mountain's lowest prices. Now save up to $13,000 off new 2019 Silverado Crew Cabs, or save over $7,800 off new 2019 Chevy Colorado. Nobody's got a bigger truck selection, and nobody's got bigger discounts than Days Chevrolet in Jasper, the North Georgia Mountain's #1 volume Chevy dealer.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Sorry about that brief interruption, but go back to number 20, okay? All right. The media is very nervous because I'm cautious to say landslide, but the 2020 right now running against Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe, or any other of the Democrat field. Look at the U.S. GDP growth in the first quarter, 3.2, despite every attempt the media, the Federal Reserve made to push down. Also, let's look at number 22, the economy. All right, number 22, the economy there. Okay, major averages continue to rally year to date. Dow is up 13.7, S&P 17, Nasdaq 27. U.S. economy posts strong first quarter. Okay. They did everything every single thing they could do. All right? Now, why does Joe Biden look like their hope and their only hope? All right? Why? Now, Friday I said this on the All-Star Political Panel. I said this Friday, and I said what? I said Minnesota, didn't I, Friday? Didn't I? Right? Absolutely. I'm going to show you what I was talking about Friday. And the Trump rally in Green Bay, Wisconsin, their heads are spinning off. They're a nervous wreck. So go ahead and play that video there I just sent over to you, Josh.
Where are you most focused? What
well, there's some key states. Obviously, we have to go back and win Michigan again, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin. We plan on also being in Minnesota very soon. I think New Mexico is in play in 2020. I think New Hampshire. I think we continue to grow the map. I think Nevada, even Colorado. And so those are states we did not win in 2016 that I think are open for 2020.
But
All right, that's the kid. What's his name? Parscale, I guess. Brad Parscale is the Trump campaign manager. We're going back to Minnesota soon. Soon. They're going back to Minnesota. Why the hell would they go back to Minnesota? Well, I'll tell you why. I got it right here. Where's it at? Hold on. I got to go down through here till I find my article, Josh, because I've pulled up so many. All right, first of all, before we go there, let's go to the 2016 Minnesota presidential election results. All right? In 2016, overall Minnesota presidential election results, they will talk about Wisconsin and they talk about Michigan and Pennsylvania. Hillary Clinton won Minnesota 46.9%. Donald Trump 45.4%. Okay? 40,000 votes. Donald Trump was 40,000 votes. 45.4% to her 46.9% in Minnesota. Okay? Gary Johnson, the Libertarian, 3.9%. He got 112,000 votes. Enough for Trump to win Minnesota. McMullen, okay, the never-Trumper from Utah, got 1.8%. He got 53,000 votes in Minnesota. Enough for Trump to have won Minnesota. Jill Stein got 36.9. Enough for Trump. Now, Trump would not have gotten those votes, but there was about 160 votes between Gary Johnson and McMullen, about 170,000 votes. Trump only lost Minnesota by like 40,000 votes. That's it. Now, what did I say on the show Friday? Okay? Here's what the media will not talk about, and that's why I love doing this show. I mean, we're not doing the exciting stuff that sensationalizes, but this is what I love about this show, is to keep up with the politics and what's happening. All right, this article came out March 2nd, 2019. So this article's only a little over a month old. This is from the Star Tribune there in Minnesota. All right? Right in Minnesota. This is not the, this is not the USA Today. This is not the Washington Post. This is the Star Tribune right in Minnesota. And it's only a little over a month old, okay? Came out March 2nd, 2019. Iron Range jobs exports bounce back with help of Trump tariffs. Iron ore prices in Minnesota's mining operation had seen a boost, and that could mean a political boost too. Why, I for sure, the media wants to tell you that Minnesota may be in striking range for the President of the United States. Yes, Walter Mondale country. Yes, what was that other crazy-ass senator up there that that died? I forget his name. What was his name? Hey, Minnesota. That's why Amy Klobuchar is running. Wake up. I'm telling you, if you look at the 20 Democrat candidates, some are running for a particular reason. All right, Amy's from Minnesota. They know there's a problem. The Minnetonka, forget it, mine in Mount Iron, Minnesota, state budget officials credited tariffs on imported steel with helping bolster the economy of the Iron Range. But let me say this, mines and logging companies are hiring. I said that Friday. I said, look at the timber companies up there. Logging companies are hiring. Small businesses are expanding, and Minnesota's Iron Range is bouncing back from the mine and production facility closures that hit hard just a few years ago. These mines were closed. We talk about coal. These mines were closed. The timber industry. The new state budget and economic forecast reflected positive news for the Iron Range, which added jobs in recent years and has seen a strong boost in iron ore exports used to create steel. State budget officials credited tariffs on imported steel with helping bolster the local economy. A 5.2% increase in employment means a lot of money in the economy in the northeastern Minnesota. For President Trump, it could also mean a political boost. Minnesota's mining country was struggling in 2015 and 16 when it couldn't compete with the other country's illegal dumping of low-priced steel. President Barack Obama responded with tariffs to combat the dumping, and Trump's administration imposed additional tariffs. All right? Now, there's a couple things there that I want to point out. When Trump lost by 40,000 votes in Minnesota in 2016, right? And when he won Michigan, you see, the media will come out and they'll tell you, well, he only won Michigan by 40,000, or he only won Wisconsin by this, and he only won Pennsylvania by this. They go to no states at all and tell you he only lost by this. Oh, that's never talked about. No. It's never talked about what he only lost by. It's what he only won by. Now, here's the thing that scares the hell out of Democrats. And one, I believe the reason that Sleepy Joe Biden may be the front runner and get the nomination. We'll go after that in just a minute. But the point is, the American people wonder. Now, yes, Hillary's a bad candidate. Well, you know, you might say, hey, you can't gloss over that Hillary was a really bad candidate. Okay. But the American people wondered what Trump would do. They did. They wondered, what will this guy do? Will we be in World War III by now? Because the media wanted you to believe that you would be in World War III by now. Does Putin have compromising information where, you know, Trump likes to urinate on, you know, mattresses? Does Putin and Russia have compromising information that could harm our country on President Trump? Did they have something on Trump? That's gone. They don't have compromising information on Trump. There's no collusion whatsoever. There's no concern. You haven't heard that in a little while because they're afraid to go down that road right now. I'm not saying one of those weirdos won't say it on TV, but have you heard recently one of them say, well, we think Putin may have compromising information? They kind of cooled their jets on that one because that's gone. So we're not in World War III, okay? When we first started out, hey, the Secretary General of the NATO, oh my God, all of our allies. Well, you know, that didn't turn out to be true. All of these predictions did not turn out to be true, and the American people voted for Trump wondering what he would do. Now they know what he will do. Absolutely, Minnesota's in play. When he goes to Minnesota and he puts 10,000, over 10,000 in one of their auditoriums in a small state, let me tell you something. When you go to Green Bay, Wisconsin, and you put 10,000 in there, over 10,000, and lines outside with it being 40 degrees trying to get in, they're a nervous wreck. I'm going to take a break, but don't forget, Minnesota, what did we talk about? Hey, it's a boost to the local economy, and a 5.2% increase in employment means a lot of money to the economy in northeast Minnesota. Guess what? They like the President of the United States up there. And Amy Klobuchar, they're a nervous wreck. I'll be right back after these messages.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Do you feel like healthcare has become too impersonal?
3 times an hour, I'll get you in, I'll get you out.
At Lifetime Medical Center, you're more than a number. We get to know you, not just your medical issues. Dr. Alana Kent is board certified in family practice and offers same-day appointments. She and her staff treat conditions from minor to chronic issues. Lifetime Medical Center, convenient to Jasper and Blue Ridge.
This may sting a little.
Welcome to Mountain Valley Motors. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles available, plus a wide selection of quality used vehicles. Located at 7535 Appalachian Highway in Blue Ridge, we treat the needs of each individual customer with paramount concern. We know that you have high expectations, and as a car dealer, we enjoy the challenge of meeting and exceeding those standards each and every time. Allow us to demonstrate our commitment to excellence. Our experienced sales staff is eager to share its knowledge and enthusiasm with you. We encourage you to browse our online inventory, schedule a test drive, and investigate financing options. Visit us online or call us at 706-516-1053.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom